Hello there everybody, it's Sabato92 aka Nightmare, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. So, in the previous episode, one of you guys told me that I was about 15 minutes away from an actual stop point. Thank you for telling me that. Sorry about that, I apparently missed that. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Oh, also, I'm going to work on... Okay. Apparently there's another version of Umineko that is, I guess, a lot better than what I'm doing right now. So, I'll get my hands on that. Apparently I think it's supposed to be like a, that thing's supposed to be like the port of the PS3 version. I guess a lot of people like that one more because it has like, some animations to the characters' sprites, or maybe it's their movements, or their portraits. Sorry. So I'm gonna work on getting that to work. Apparently, from what you said, it's only done up to chapter 4. So once I'm complete with that, I'll have to for episodes for episodes 5, 6, 7, and 8. Those are still not done. So we'll go back to the other version. Sorry. Anyway, more importantly, let's just go ahead and go right back into this while my throat is still, you know, usable. Let's just jump right back in. It's funny, it says we're still in the prologue. Okay, so we're back here. I enter the house without saying anything and sit on the sofa. Archer isn't back yet. I sigh and listen to the clock for a few minutes.
いい加減頭を切り替えなくちゃ。あれだけの戦いを経験しておいて、何ほうけてるんだ私。
I jump up and brew some tea. There are so many things to think about. Most importantly, the servants. I have just witnessed a battle between servants I had previously only understood intellectually.
ランサーか。宝具を使われそうになった時は焦ったけど、実際使ってたら正体は分かったのよね。
The easiest way to beat an enemy's servant is to learn their identity. Ignoring for the moment the idiot who doesn't even know his own identity, the biggest weak point of a servant is their true name. Discovering the servant's true name, in other words, figuring out their identity, should let you take a guess at what kind of noble phantasm they might have. It goes without saying, but since servants are heroic spirits, they have a legend associated with them. If you figure out their legend, you should be able to find out most of their abilities. Servants are called by their class names because they want to hide their true names. Because the more famous a hero is, the more people know about their weapons and their weaknesses. A heroic spirit that becomes a servant never gives out their true identity. The only ones that know the servant's identities are the masters. There is even a tacit understanding that the masters hide their servants' identities while trying to discover the identities of the others. This is the 5th Holy Grail War. The qualities of the servants are determined by the ranks of the summoned heroic spirits. It goes without saying that the more famous heroes and the heroes with better weapons are stronger. But it's difficult to summon such heroic spirits. To summon a heroic spirit, one must have a connection with them, such as a weapon they use during their lives. Even the Magic Association has few of such things. Sorry. So generally, one will summon a heroic spirit that suits them, like I did. A servant's strength is determined by the rank of the heroic spirit. But it's not that simple, as even the most powerful heroic spirits may have a hard time depending on the class they are assigned to. That is because of the special abilities assigned to each class, the possibility of the weak defeating the strong. The 7 classes each have a different additional ability, and one even has a chance of defeating an opponent of higher rank depending on the ability's affinity. To take an example, an infamous hero has defeated a great hero 4 times in the past. As far as I know, the most powerful servant is Saber. In all the previous 4 wars, Saber has made it to the final fight. It is said that the 3 classes, Saber, Lancer, and Archer, have strong magic resistance. To put it simply, magic is pretty much useless against them. It's because they are fighters who fought through the Age of Myths, where magics were used widely. Magics that Magi use now would probably dissipate just by touching them. Anyways, that's why these 3 classes are considered the basic and the best. Oh, hello there. Another that's worthy of mention is the servant Berserker. the heroic spirit summoned into this class loses their sanity. Just as the name implies, they become a mad warrior puppet of their master. The benefit from this is a strengthening of their power, far exceeding the powers they had had when they went alive. Okay. So the Berserker seems like it's possibly one of the more dangerous ones. However, the more powerful a servant becomes, the greater the burden it imposes on the master. In the past, masters who summoned Berserker couldn't control their rampaging servants and destroyed themselves by running out of magical oh, that's not good. No exceptions. Okay. Then I feel bad for whoever summons Berserker. The winners and losers of the Holy Grail War are largely determined by the abilities of the servants. Well, I expect there are ways to win it by the master's efforts, but it is basically a fight between the servants. And that is why a master should be very careful when summoning a servant. Unlike you kinda goofed up. I silently consider the plans we should make from now on. The clock, fixed already, strikes 11 while I do so, and Archer comes home.
おかえりなさい。成果はどう？
すまない。失敗した。よほど用心深いマスターだったのだろう。少なくともこちら側の町にはランサーのマスターはいなかった。
Okay. As I expected. Lancer was alone, and it seems his master isn't the type to show up for battles personally.
そう。まあ、簡単にはいかないわよね。
Yes, there's no way everything will go as I might hope. So it can't be helped. Let's consider what happened tonight as a tuition fee for the lessons learned.
覇気がないな、マスター。いつもの伊勢はどうした？まさか、先の一戦でおじけづいた。というのはなしだぞ。君が命じるのなら、今すぐにでもランサーとの再戦に赴いてもいい。
Archer protests silently that we should do so. I see. I guess I look depressed.
そんなわけないでしょ。私が打って出ないのはね、単に無駄手間をしたくないだけなんだから。
無駄手間をしたくない？
だって、まだマスターの数が揃ってないでしょ。今夜のはやむなしだったけど、開戦の合図があるまで戦わないわ。それが聖杯戦争のルールだって、父さんは言ってたし。
そうか。君の父親もマスターだったのか。
Archer nods, understanding. Then... Archer makes a troubled face and starts to ponder something.
何よ。何か言いたいことでもあるの？あんた。
ああ、一つ聞き忘れていた。リン。君は幼い頃からマスターになるべく育てられ、それに従ってきたのだろう。つまり、初めからマスターになることを予想していたわけだ。
当たり前じゃない。それはいきなりマスターに任命される魔術師もいるそうだけど、私は別よ。遠坂の人間にとって、聖杯戦争は何代も前からの悲願なんだから。
そうだろう。なら、目的が塔にあるはずだ。
A purpose?
私はそれを聞き忘れていた。主の望みを知らなければ、私も剣を預けられない。
Sorry about that. Had to go clear out my throat and cough out a frog.
リン。それで、君の願いは何だ？
願い？そんなの別にないけど。
Huh?
何？
What? Oh, Archer's making a funny face.
そんなはずはあるまい。聖杯とは願いを叶える万能の杯だ。マスターになるということは聖杯を手に入れるということ。だというのに、叶える願いがないとはどういうことだ？
Archer is asking with a serious expression. Oh, I see. The master's wish after obtaining the Holy Grail isn't irrelevant to the servant. But it's strange. Father said that servants have wishes as well, but that is only their wish. I don't think Archer should be concerned because I don't have any wishes.
よし、明確な望みがないのであれば、漠然とした願いはどうだ？例えば、 世界を手にするといった風な。
that'd be interesting.
なんで？世界なんてとっくに私のものじゃない。あのね、アーチャー。世界ってのはつまり自分を中心とした価値観でしょ？そんなものは生まれた時から私のものよ。そんな世界を支配しろって言うんなら、私はとっくに世界を支配している。
Huh. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. Archer looks at me with a troubled expression. I'm amazed. The guy really is hard-headed.
バカな。聖杯とは望みを叶える力。現実の世界を手にできる力だぞ。それを求めるというのに何も望まないというのか、君は。
だって世界征服もめんどくさいし、そんな無駄なことを願っても仕方がないでしょ。あなた割と想像力が貧困ね。
理解に苦しむな。それでは何のために戦う？
そこに戦いがあるからよ、ハーチャ。ついでにもらえるものはもらっておく。聖杯がなんだかは知らないけど、いずれ欲しいものができたら使えばいいだけでしょ。人間生きていれば欲しいものなんて限りないんだし。
Huh. Okay.
つまり君は。
ええ。ただ勝つために戦うの、ハーチャ。
But you clearly have no Okay. You're fighting just because you want to win. But you clearly have no, you don't even know what you're going to wish for. You don't... Okay. I would think I would at least make that clear before you just jump right in. Archer's shoulders slump. Maybe he's disappointed in my opinions, but it seems he's finally relaxed.
まいった。確かに君は私のマスターにふさわしい。
I find it hard to deal with that kind of comment, so I wish he'd stop saying such things.
サーバントにマスターを選ぶ権利はないけど、一応聞いとく。なんで私があなたのマスターにふさわしいのよ。
言うまでもない。君は間違いなく最強のマスターだ。使える相手としてこれ以上のものはない。
そう、ありがとう。あなたに言われるなら世辞ってわけじゃなさそうだし。
I look away because I'm embarrassed. I find it hard to deal with Archer because he speaks frankly like this even though he's so cynical. Well, I'm honestly happy that he trusts me. I trust Archer and he trusts me. I don't think this sense of solidarity is a bad thing.
さて、ならば一息入れようか。7人目のマスターが現れるにせよ。それは今すぐというわけだ。ちょっと待て、リン。君、あの飾りはどうした？
Oh yeah, that's right. She kind of just left it there.
飾りってペンダントのこと？はあ、あれなら忘れてきちゃった。もう何の力もないものだし、別に必要ないでしょ。
それはそうだが、君がそう言うならいいが。
ええ、父さんの形見だけど、別に思い出はあれだけってわけじゃない。
Well, it is a... Never mind.
よくはない。そこまで強くあることはないだろう、リン。
So saying, Archer takes out a pendant. Takes out the pendant I left at school. Oh, he actually brought it?
拾いに行ってくれたんだ、アーチャー。
Huh. That was nice of him.
もう忘れるな。それはリンにしか似合わない。
Aww. As if he's embarrassed, Archer looks away as he hands me the pendant.
そう。じゃあ、ありがとう。
I accept it. To be honest, I don't know if I should be embarrassed or cool about it. The pendant is as it was. As expected, there's no magical energy left in it. Empty of magical energy, it's just an expensive but ordinary jewel, and doesn't hold any power. But as Archer would put it, even if there's no power left in this pendant, it still has meaning as something my father specifically left for me. Then maybe I can just laugh off the fact that I helped that guy by sacrificing my trump card.
待った。
Something clicks in my head. I wasn't thinking straight back then because of my regret, but thinking about it calmly, I missed something. He saw us, so it'll be dangerous unless we adjust his memory. Yeah, it might help if you go do that. Basically, Lancer prioritized eliminating the witness over his battle with us. Lancer's thinking probably matches his master's. So if such a master finds out the guy they killed didn't die, what would he do? Oh god.
そんなやつ、生かしておかない。
That's not good. I get up from my sofa. It's been 3 hours since then. I might not make it, but after all I did, I have to make it on time. I run through the night. Fortunately, I know where his house is. No, I didn't look it up, but it just happens there that an acquaintance of mine goes there a lot. Though I've never been there myself.
まったく余計な苦労を背負おうとしているぞ君。
Archer has no interest in cooperating. He was against saving the guy when he was dying, and he's against me going to help him right now. Oh boy. It's midnight. Under the cloudy night sky, we reach the Japanese-styled house. There's no sight of anyone in this house on the edge of the residential district. There aren't many houses around it, and there's no one to come and help if something happens here. My breath is white. A wind starts to pick up. It must be quite strong as the clouds start to drift faster. The supposedly warm wind of Fuyuki sends chills down my spine, making me tremble. Even if Fuyuki City is considered warm, it's still cold on the hill. The air around here is frozen. I strain my ears in the cold atmosphere. In the frozen feeling, I feel a small sense of an enemy.
いる。さっきのサーバント。
That's not good! I bite my lip. His presence is perceptible on the other side of this wall. Lancer is in the house already and about to kill the same guy again, who's just come home without a clue as to what happened.
飛び越えて倒すしかない。その後のことはその時に考える。
Just as I'm about to command Archer to go in. What the hell? A bright white light, like a fallen sun, comes from within the house. The presence is eclipsed by another presence. The wave of power of the servant Lancer is consumed by an even larger wave. The instantaneous explosion of ether gives the spiritual being a body, summoned to overpower Lancer.
嘘。
I can only mutter, but it's true. To prove it, Lancer jumps over the wall and leaps away as if fleeing from this place.
ねえ、アーチャー。これも、もしもの話？
さあな。だが、これで7人。
So the
ついに
seventh
数が
was...
揃ったぞ、リン。
So it looks like the seventh one was summoned. Archer answers calmly. I've lost my normal judgment. That's why I didn't even consider the obvious event that would follow. The wind blows strongly. Clouds cover the sky like an umbrella. Oh, good lord, I'm okay. First off, happy that the freaking text is back to normal. I was wondering why the hell it was going so fast. The unlit suburbs are enclosed by darkness. And the servant jumps over the wall, coming down like a demonic bird. Archer has reacted already, but I couldn't react. That was my mistake. The battle ended with that small opening, not lasting even a second. It might have been only a second for me, but for that servant it was an opening that couldn't be ignored. A sword rushes for me.
アーチャー。
Archer pushes me aside and the servant slashes him. It happens in an instant. Archer, who handled Lancer's fury of attacks beautifully, has been taken down with one blow?
アーチャー、消えて。
But I make it in time this time. Just as the enemy servant is about to cut off Archer's head with her blade, I forcibly remove him. A pain in my right hand. It must have been an excessive command, so a command spell has disappeared from my hand. Now there's only one remaining. But this is for the best. Rather than having Archer die, I would prefer to lose 1 or 2 command spells. Giving no consideration to Archer's disappearance, the servant attacks me.
なめるな。
Who is this? Who is it? Oh! Well, aren't you looking badass? I take from my pocket a topaz with a wind spell stored in it. Then I launch all the magical energy it contains at her without processing it. This thing, which can blow away a house without a trace, is a bundle of wind spells I've stocked up over time. It's one of the 10 jewels I've been putting my magical energy into for 17 years without rest. I'm using all the magical energy stored in it, so even if I can't defeat her, it should at least slow her down a bit. No, not even that. It did nothing. The swirl of wind that instantly tears apart anything caught within it disappears like a magic trick the instant it touches the servant. Such strong magic resistance. Mere magical energy from a magus cannot hurt this servant. So that means, is it the knight? Or is it the, see, there's the knight, lance. It's probably the knight. So, this is it. She can't be hurt by magic, and I've lost the protection of Archer, so I can't stop this servant. I barely managed to avoid one blow, but that's all. I look up at the night sky. In it is the figure of cold-hearted Death, who is looking down at me as I lay miserably on the ground. Whoa! Are you Saber? Hi! You're at the beginning! The wind blows. In between the dark clouds and the spiral sky, the moon shines. The falling moonlight and the beautiful face. This is the servant that drove off Lancer, defeated my archer in one strike, and annulled my magic with no trouble.
今の魔術は見事だった、メイガス。
The girl's voice is like a bell. Yes, this voice is like a nightmare right now. It's only natural. The more beautiful my enemy is, the more of a nightmare it is that I cannot believe the difference in our strength.
だが最後だ、アーチャーのマスターよ。
The point of the sword shines brilliantly. On the verge of death, I understand. With just one look, without proof, this is the card I wanted. The one said to be the strongest of all servants, the hero of the sword. I look up at the moon, accepting my death. There's no time for me to flee or plead for my life. I will die here, and Tuscararin's Holy Grail War will end on the third day. There is only disgrace and regret, and I'll probably vanish bearing a grudge against my enemy. But still, I don't feel anything. Something must really be wrong with me. Even though I'm going to be killed in an instant, I adore her again. That's right. If you ask for regrets, that's it. But I guess it can't be helped. Because she's the most powerful servant. Because her figure is just so heartless, so infinitely valiant, and so beautiful. Well, I wasn't expecting an anime. That was the frick. Okay. Huh. Well, you guys weren't literally joking. That was literally the big... Oh, pfft. Okay. Huh. It's about 2.5, 3 hours in, and now we get to the freaking title screen. Okay. Back? Start a new game? No, I don't want to start a new game. I think? Oh, the prologue is a separate thing. Wow. So this is where it actually starts. Well, let's don't waste any more time. Let's just start right in. Ooh. This is different. I am the bone of my sword. Steel is my body and fire is my blood. I have created over 1,000 blades, unknown to death, nor known to life. Have withstood pain to create many weapons, yet those hands will never hold anything. So as I pray, unlimited blade works. Okay. Oh. Whoa. When I came to, I was in a burning field. I guess there was a big fire. The familiar town had burned to ashes, and it looked like the remains of a battlefield from a movie. But that didn't last long either. The fire had died down by the time the sun rose. The tall wall of flame had shortened, and most of the buildings had fallen. It felt strange, being the only thing in that place that still had its original form. I was the only one still alive around here. I must have been really lucky, or my house was built in a very lucky spot. I don't know which it was, but the point is, I was the only one left alive. Who is this? I felt that since I survived, I should live on. I started walking aimlessly because I thought it would be dangerous just to stay here. Stay there, sorry. I wasn't really concerned about getting burned up like the people lying around me. Probably because, over and above, not wanting to be like them, I had a stronger feeling in my mind. But still, I had no hope. It was already a wonder I was still alive, so I couldn't expect to be saved. I won't survive. Whatever happens, I won't be able to escape from this red world. It was such an absolute hell that even a small child could understand it. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. And I collapsed. Was it because there was no air? Was it because there was no function was left in my body? Anyway, I collapsed and stared up at the clouded sky. Everything around me was burned up, and I could see many shriveled people. The dark clouds loomed overhead, telling me it would rain soon. That's good. The fire will put out once it rains. In the end, I sighed deeply and looked up at the sky. I say to myself that it hurts. I say so on behalf of all the people who couldn't even say so. Okay. That was 10 years ago. After that, I was miraculously saved. My body survived. But I think all the other things about me burned up and were reduced to ashes. If you take away a child's parents, home, and all such things, there's nothing left for them. That's why there was only my body. I think it's a simple story. In other words, in order to let my body live, my heart died. Okay. I'm dreaming. Huh? I squint my eyes at the white light. So bright, I think. It was just light entering my eyes when I woke up. But I'm not used to it. I probably didn't even understand what the bright light meant. When my eyes focus, I'm surprised. I'm lying on an unfamiliar bed in an unfamiliar room. I'm surprised, but the room is so white and clean that I feel safe. I look around. The room is big and there are many beds. A person is in each bed and everyone seems to be hurt. But nothing feels ill in this room. Everyone who's hurt is someone who is saved. I relax and let my eyes wander. Outside the window, the bright blue sky was unbelievably beautiful. Ooh, had a mild stroke, my apologies. After a few days, I finally understood. I could clearly remember what had happened in the past few days. Even so, I was no different from a newborn baby. Not just a metaphor, it was close to the truth. Anyway, it was a terrible fire. I had been saved from it, was in the hospital with my body wrapped in bandages, and my parents were gone. I didn't get the situation, but I vaguely understood that I was alone. I think I understood quickly. Well, there was nothing but children in similar situations around me, so all I could do was absorb the fact. And after that, that man came, right when I was beginning to worry what would happen to me next. He came on the day my bandages were taken off and I was able to eat without help. Wrinkled coat and uncombed hair. The man, a bit younger than the doctor, felt more like a big brother than a father.
Konnichiwa. Kimi ga Shiro-kun da ne?
Shiro. A smile that seems to melt into the white sunlight. I think it was a suspicious smile, but a very kind voice.
率直に聞くけど、孤児院に預けられるのと、初めて会ったおじさんに引き取られるの、君はどっちがいいかな?
That's a bit of an odd question to ask. That man was saying he could adopt me. When I asked him if he was a relative of mine, he said he was just a stranger. He looked like an unreliable guy with no future. But it made no difference, as I knew nothing about either one, him or the orphanage. So I decided to go with him.
そうか。よかった。なら早く身支度を済ませよう。新しい家に一日でも早く慣れなくっちゃいけないからね。
The guy quickly started packing my stuff. His packing wasn't very good, even in the eyes of a child. Then, after making a big mess...
おっと、大切なことを言い忘れた。うちに来る前に、一つだけ教えなくちゃいけないことがある。
Is that okay? He turns to me lightheartedly and says,
はじめに言っておくとね、僕は魔法使いなんだ。
Oh? He says it in a serious, exaggerated tone. It happened in an instant. Come to think of it now, I was really a child back then. I automatically believed those words.
じいさんすごいな。
Am I a boy? Said Shiro, so I guess I said so with bright eyes. Since that time, I became his child. Actually, I don't remember what I said back then, but my father would always talk about that day. He would remember and retell the story again and again. So for my father, Emiya Kitsurugu, that might have been the Emiya, Shiro Emiya. Oh! Now we're through his perspective? That might have been the happiest day of his life. So, I guess it was strange for my father to tell me that he was a sorcerer, but I was strange as well for admiring that. And thus I became an adopted son, and my last name became Emiya. Emiya Shiro. When I said my name, I was really proud of having the same last name as Kiritsugu. I'm dreaming. A story from my childhood. It was when I finally convinced my father to make me his student, so it must have been about 8 years ago. When I was old enough to stay at home by myself, Kiritsugu started to leave the house on a regular basis. He would say in his normal tone that he would travel the world and actually act on those words. That's how it was after that. It was normal for him to leave the house empty for a month, and sometimes he wouldn't come home for half a year. The Emiya house is a big Japanese-style house, and Kiritsugu and I were the only ones living there. I was perplexed in this house at times, as it was too big for a child. But still, I liked my life here. Emiya Kiritsugu would come home from his journeys and tell me lots of stories like a child. And the child who shared his last name would be at home waiting for those stories. I was always alone in the house, but that loneliness would all fade with the stories he brought back. The father who was always chasing his dreams like a kid. His attitude was astounding, but he always seemed dazzling to me. That might be why I wanted to be like him someday. Well, on top of that, looking at my ever-dreaming father, I feel like I should become reliable myself. Wait, so we're back here now? I hear a sound. I hear a heavy, old, rusty sound as the door opens. Light enters the dark shed. My mind waking up.
先輩、起きてますか？
Eh? Feels the cold air and the approaching footsteps. Hello!
おはよう、さくら。
おはようございます、先輩。
Sakura smiles and nods as if accustomed to this
先
situation.
輩、朝ですよ。まだ時間はありますけど、ここで眠っていたら藤村先生に怒られます。
そうだな。よく起こしに来てくれた。いつもすまない。
そんなことありません。先輩、いつも朝は早いですから。こんな風に起こしに来れるなんてたまにしかありません。
Sakura seems more upbeat than usual today, as if she's happy about something.
そうかな。結構さくらには起こされてるぞ、俺。けど藤姉には叩き起こされるからさくらの方が助かる。これに懲りずに次は頑張る。
I answer her with a sleepy head. I don't know what I'm saying with my mind not fully awake.
わかりました。でも頑張ってもらわない方が嬉しいです、私。
Sakura is giggling. I guess my head was still dozing and I said something weird.
ちょっと待ってくれ。すぐ起きるから。
The cold outdoor air helps in situations like this. The chill works well to beat the sleepiness out of my head. In front of me is Matao Sakura, my junior at school. This place is a shed behind my house, and the time is 6 o'clock.
先輩、
目が覚めた。ごめんな、さくら。またやっちまった。朝の支度手伝わないといけないのに。
そんなのいいんです。先輩、夕べも遅かったんでしょ？なら朝はゆっくりしてください。
Well, don't you two
朝
seem
食の支度
close.
は私がしておきますから。
Sorry. Sakura says so in a happy tone. It's unusual. Sakura really seems to be in a good mood this morning.
バカ、そういうわけにいくか。今起きるから一緒にキッチンに行こう。よし、準備完了。それじゃあ行こう、さくら。
いえ、その先輩。
なんだよ、他に何かあるのか？
いえ、そういうことではないんですけど、その先輩、家に戻る前に着替えた方がいいと思います。
Eh? What am I wearing? That said, I looked down at myself. I fell asleep while I was working, so I'm still wearing my overalls. Being my workout clothes, they're pretty dirty. I can't imagine what Fujini would say to me if I went into the house like this.
まだ目が覚めてないみたいだ。なんか普段に増して抜けてるな、俺。
Don't know if the microphone picked up on that, but I just snapped my neck and Jesus, it felt so fucking good.
そうかもしれませんね。ですから朝食の支度は私に任せて、先輩はもう少しゆっくりしていてください。
そうだな。それじゃあ着替えてから行くから、さくらは先に戻っていてくれ。
はい、お待ちしてますね、先輩。
Well, don't you two seem a little close? Sakura leaves. Well, I have to change into my school uniform and clear up this mess. The shed is built on the edge of our yard, and just as it seems, it's a warehouse we put all our junk in. But for me, it's a place of treasures as I've enjoyed messing with things since I was a kid. Father didn't allow me to go into the shed, but I always sneaked in here. As a result, it became my base. For me, Emiya Shido, I guess you could call this place my real home. The big Emiya household just doesn't suit me, and I can only relax in this space full of junk.
そもそももったいないじゃないか。ガラクタって言ってもまだ使えるし。
Most of the things in here are appliances that can't be used anymore. Did I bring all the junk in here because I like the place, or did I come to like it here because of all the junk? Anyway, since I was always sneaking in here, it became my hobby to fix the broken things. Since not like I get attached to things. I think it just annoys me not to use things that can still be used. And just like that, I was fixing up this stove all last night.
完成はしたか。途中で寝るなんて集中力が足りない証拠だ。
Guy who likes fixing things. Not bad. I shake off the feeling of disappointment at myself. I gather up the parts of the stove and put them on the shelf full of things waiting to be fixed. My apologies. There are no spaces on this shelf full of things awaiting repair. An old VCR awaits after the stove. Guess I'll ignore the fact that Fujini broke both of them. I change into my uniform. This place is like my room, and it holds changes of clothes along with other things I need. It also has lots of blueprints and junk, the results of failures from when I do my training. There's also some kind of old design inscribed on the floor, like an altar or something.
さて、今日も一日頑張って精進しよう。
Clapping my hands in prayer to the shed, I head for the house. I emerge from the shed. The Emiya house is a Japanese-style house on the outskirts of town. My father wasn't much of a respected person in town, but he somehow still had this huge house. Sorry. That on its own is a mystery. But it also seems he didn't have any relatives in Japan. That's why the house became mine and no one else's when my father died. Though, to be honest, I don't have that kind of management ability. Old man Fujimura is in charge of complicated things like inheritance and property taxes. Old man Fujimura is the big landlord in this neighborhood. According to father, the old man's like a Yakuza boss. Of course, this is just prejudice. He's not like a Yakuza boss. He is a Yakuza boss. Is he Fuyuhiko level for Yakuza? Probably not. Well, that's a problem in itself, but I prefer to ignore it. It's certainly true that he's energetic and scary, but he's actually not that bad a person. It really helps me as he pays a lot when I tune up the motorcycle he likes to ride. Anyway, that's why I'm the only one living in this big house. It's been 5 years since father died. The days have passed quickly. I sigh, thinking about how much I've grown in those 5 years. I've trained every day to be like Kiritsugu, but it's not that easy in reality. It's natural because I had no talent to begin with, but what can be said about having no improvement at all at 5 years? To sum up the present in one sentence, my goal is so far away that I'm not even at the starting line yet. No, I guess it won't do any good to rush. For now, I have to do what I can. Well then, right now I should... No, Save. And I'll save you there. Okay. First decision. I think I should go and help Sakura. Okay, so this is where the decision making comes in. I'm going to keep that separate save file, okay? I'll go and help Sakura first. Yeah. That's right, I have to go and help Sakura. I'd feel bad, both for letting my junior do all the work and for Sakura coming here so early in the morning. Plus, it's just being a nice guy. Hell, I'd do the same thing. But I'm too late. It seems breakfast has already been made. I can smell the elegant scent of breakfast befitting Sakura. Sakura has finished cooking and is opening the cupboards. I can see that all she has left to do is set the table. Aw, damn it.
めんぼくない。せめて食器の用意ぐらいはやるから、さくらは座っててくれ。
もう来ちゃったんですか、先輩。
Ah, she's already got a cute apron too.
もうじゃないぞ。6時10分って言ったら朝飯を食ってる時間じゃないか。完全に寝坊だよ。
そんなことはないと思いますよ。先輩は部活をしていないんですから、この時間は十分に早起きです。
部活は関係ない。それを言ったら朝練があるさくらがうちに来てくれるのも問題じゃないか。
いえ、私は好きでしていることですから、部活のことは気にしないでください。
まあ、それは何度も聞いた。だから俺も部活に関係なく早起きしてるんだ。さくらが来てくれるならその時間には起きてないと失礼だろ。
For me, waking up early is waking up before Sakura gets here, and sleeping in is making Sakura prepare breakfast on her own. Like today. Though this has only been a habit for a year and a half or
とも
so.
かくさくらは休んでろよ。あとは並べるだけなんだから、それぐらい俺にやらせてくれ。
I stand next to Sakura and take out the dishes. Sakura is stubborn at times, and in situations like this, she won't rest unless she's forced to.
なら私もお手伝いします。お皿には私が盛りますから、先輩はお茶碗を出してください。
いや、だから全部こっちでやるからいいってば。
Let me be nice, damn it!
いけません。先輩はお家の主人なんですから、朝くらいはドーンと構えていてください。
ドーンと構えろって。さくら一人に働かせてのんびりしている主人なんて家主失格だぞ。いいからさくらは今に言ってろって。
はい、ぜひ失格してください。これいつも美味しいご飯を食べさせてもらっているお返しなんです。だからできれば先輩にはゆっくりしていてほしいです。
Sakura seems like the person you're never gonna win an argument with.
食費だったら折半なんだからさくらが気にすることじゃない。感謝なんて言ったら俺がしたいぐらいだ。さくらが来てくれるようになってから飯が豪勢になったからな。
やっぱり先輩分かってなかったんですね。先輩のお家のご飯が美味しいのはそういうことじゃないんです。
そういうことじゃないってどういうことだ？
いえ、何でもありません。けど責任取ってくださいね。私先輩の家じゃないとご飯を美味しくいただけなくなっちゃったんですから。
Can't eat a pleasant meal anywhere else anymore. Interesting. Wonder why that is.
バカ、おかしなこと言うな。藤姉に聞かれたらどうするんだ。あの人には冗談なんて通じないんだから。
そうですね。藤村先生に聞かれたら大変です。
まったくだ。あんまりおかしなこと言うな。
はい、言いません。言いませんからお手伝いしていいですよね、先輩。
Sakura looks up at me, naturally and
いい
calmly.
よ、好きにしろ。そんなにやりたきゃさくらに任せる。
Yep, you're the kind of individual you can't win an argument with.
はい、好きにします、私。
まったく、本当に最近言うこと聞かなくなったよな、さくら。
ですね。藤村先生に似てきたのかもしれません。
Speaking softly, Sakura reaches up for the cupboard. Her silky hair and smooth skin catch my eye. Oh, you like her, don't you? How can I put this? It's troubling. She must be maturing as she seems really feminine these days. Her casual movements and her figure are so beautiful that I instinctively look away. Oh, you like her!
先輩、どうかしましたか？
いや、どうもしてない。どうもしてないから気にしないでくれ。
Honestly, why am I feeling tense around my friend's sister? Ugh. Yeah, that would be a bit of an awkward situation now that I forgot she does have a brother. Oh, good lord, that would be fucking awkward. After all, Sakura's not like that. She's a good underclassman and a junior I need to take care of. First of all, the relationship between me and Matao Sakura is that of a senpai and a junior. She's the sister of a close friend of mine, but since she's a grade below me, we weren't that close. It all changed a year and a half ago into this cooperative kind of relationship. Sakura came to cook when I was injured, and after that, I think we just ended up like this. I think we intended to do it until my injury healed, but some trivial thing came up to make her stay with it. Anyways, Sakura is a good cook, and perfect at cleaning and doing laundry. It's a big help to have her helping around here in the mornings, but it's been a bit troubling really recently. The problem is not in Sakura, but me. Oh? Oh, that's a pretty picture. Frankly, Sakura is beautiful. She's one of the best looking first years, and I'm sure there are lots of guys who want to date her. And on top of that, she's been growing in certain places recently, and some of her Yep. And some of her casual gestures have started to catch my eye. That's what I mean by a small problem. Maybe I'm just feeling guilty about being attracted to my friend's sister. Usually I'm fine, but when I'm caught off guard just like now, I blush. Does that make me an unsuitable senpai? I don't know. Breakfast is placed on the table. A perfect breakfast consisting of chicken salad, cooked salmon, spinach, radish, and carrot miso soup, and yam soup. That is a huge freaking breakfast. I mean, that's clearly bigger than a cooked salmon. Is that really good for spinach, radish, and carrot miso soup? Is that really a good breakfast? Is that a traditional breakfast?
Itadakimasu.
What? Sakura and I bow and start a meal. What the fuck does that mean? Here you are speaking all of a sudden English, and all of a sudden you just start speaking Japanese. What the fuck? The sounds of our chopsticks echo. Well, I mean, you're not speaking. God damn it! I just realized the error of what I just said. Here it is. It has everything in English, but then all of a sudden it just has that word. They literally just said. Fuck it. I'm just gonna look that up. No need to. Don't worry about explaining it to me. I'm more than likely just gonna look it up immediately after I record this. Which I should be getting near the end, I think. Because I'm not entirely sure I'm gonna keep doing this. Sakura isn't the talkative type, but I'm not versatile enough to talk while eating. Naturally, meal times are quiet. Usually it's louder, but today the loud person is... Oh! She must have been watching spy movies last night as she's eyeing us while hiding behind a newspaper.
Fujimura sensei, ご飯時に新聞は見ない方がいいと思いますよ。
Hello there, teacher. Fujini ignores Sakura's question. She's acting weird, but Fujini always acts in suspicious ways during breakfast. Sakura must be used to it, as she continues to eat with no particular care. Sakura prefers to make Western foods. She learned to cook Japanese food after she started coming here to help. Fujini and I prefer Japanese, so Sakura learned to make Japanese food for our breakfast. Now she's so good that she's almost surpassed me, her teacher. The salmon is especially good as it's cooked to perfection. I love the taste of salmon, it's so good! Now this is making me hungry for salmon. Her miso soup is tasty. I've only had miso soup once, and that was at this restaurant down in one of the towns where I live in. It's actually pretty good. And she has shown some capacity even for making yam soup by grinding yams. I don't like yams, but that's my personal opinion. Actually, I think this is the first time she's made it.
悪い。さくら、醤油取って。
はい。大変です先輩。先輩のお醤油は昨日で切れてます。
じゃあ、藤根のでいいや。取って。
藤村先生、いいですか？
Fujini nods. Her newspaper trembles.
はいどうぞ。とろろ汁に使うんですか？
ああ、とろろには醤油だろう、普通。
You do? I put the soy sauce onto the white yam soup. After stirring it, I put it on the rice and take a bite. The stickiness of the yam and the taste of the soy sauce.
うわ、まずい。これソースだぞ、ソース。しかもオイスター。
What? I almost throw it back up. That was Fujimura, wasn't it? Damn it! Fujini throws her newspaper away.
朝のうちにソースとお醤油のラベルを取り替えておく作戦なのだ。
Oh, that is mean. The female spy throws up her arms to show her happiness. What the fuck is that face?
何考えてんだあんたは。今年で25のくせにいつまで経っても藤根は藤根だな。
Oh, so she's 25? The fuck is up with her face? What the fuck?
昨日の恨み思い知ったか？
She's doing the weird cat face.
みんなと一緒になってお姉ちゃんをいじめるやつには当然の天罰ってところかしら？
天罰ってのは人為的なもんじゃないだろう。なんかおとなしいと思ったら昨日からこんなこと考えてやがったのか。
そうだよ。おかげでこれから急いでテストの採点しなくちゃいけないんだから。そういうわけで急がないとやばいのだ。
Okay, I know I tend to listen to Japanese voices, but Jesus Christ, she talks so freaking fast. Fujini sits back down and finishes her breakfast quickly.
はい、ごちそうさま。朝ごはん、今日も美味しかったよ、さくらちゃん。はい。お粗末様でした、先生。それじゃあ先に行くわね。二人とも遅刻したら怒るわよ。
That was weird. And she runs off. There's something wrong with the world in which that thing is a teacher.
先輩。
Pretty young for a teacher, too.
すまない。せっかくの朝食だっていうのに、藤姉のやつ、ろくに味わいもしないで。
いえ、そういうのではなくて、昨日藤村先生に何かしたんですか？食べ物に細工するなんて、藤村先生にしてはやりすぎですから。
いや、それがさ、昨日ついあだ名で呼んじまった。
And that caused her to switch soy sauce and oil. Oh, Jesus, she's evil.
それじゃあ仕方ありませんね。先輩、藤村先生に謝らなかったんでしょう。
めんぼくない。いつものことなんで忘れてた。
ダメですよ。藤村先生、先輩にあだ名を言われるのだけは嫌がるんですから。また泣かせちゃったんでしょう。
泣かした上にダットのごとく走り去らせた。おかげで昨日の英語は自習だった。
And how was awarded a student honor written on notepaper, but I threw it away.
もう、それじゃあ、今朝のは先輩が悪いです。
Fujini is like a big sister for Sakura, so she's basically on Fujini's side. That's good in its own way, but I wish he'd consider my situation where I had to deal with Fujini 24/7. Fujini was originally an acquaintance of Father's, and she's been coming to this house a lot since I was adopted. She started to show up even more after Father died, and she's now almost a dependent, eating breakfast and dinner here. No. Maybe she's why I was able to make it on my own, even after my father died. Fujini, Sakura, and I are now the residents of the Emiya household. But I'm the only one who knows that my father was a magus. It's said that magi must hide their identities. That's why I've been hiding the fact that I'm learning magic ever since I became my father's student. I say I'm learning, but I can't even cast a single magic spell properly. With this kind of a skill, it wouldn't make much difference whether I hide it or not. But because it was how my father wanted things, I've trained secretly since then. I finish breakfast and prepare for school. I clean the dishes with Sakura while listening to the news on the TV. Sakura is staring at the TV screen. On the screen runs an exaggerated teletype reading, "Gas leak accidents continue." It seems there was a big accident in the neighboring town of Shinto. It happened in a building in the business district. It seems the whole floor of people ran out of oxygen and fell unconscious. They've called it a gas leak, but this kind of accident is happening often recently.
今のニュース気になるのか、さくら。
いえ、別に。ただ、事故がシントで起きているなら近いなって。先輩、シントの方でアルバイトしていますよね。
してるけど、別にそんな大きな店じゃないよ。今のニュースみたいな事故は起きないと思う。
But it's not a risk I can completely ignore. Gas leaks can happen in any building, and on top of that, it hurts to think that hundreds of people are suffering. It's said that the accidents are happening often because of defective construction work during the rapid development of Shinto. Whether that's true or not, I certainly don't want any more victims.
物騒な話だ。俺たちも気をつけないと。
それならご心配なく先輩。ガスの元栓はいつも2回チェックしてますから安心です。
That's good. Sakura boasts with
いや、
pride.
そういう話でなくて。
Yeah, I've thought so before, but Sakura is a bit off too.
先輩、裏手の戸締まりはしました？
したよ。缶抜きかけたけど、問題あるか？
ありません。それじゃあ鍵かけますね。
少し遅くなると思う。さくらは？
私はいつも通りです。多分私の方が早いと思いますから、夕食の下準備は済ませておきますね。
You seem like a very good person.
助かる。俺もできるだけ早く帰るよ。
We lock the gate. Sakura and Fujini also have keys to my house, and the rule is that the last person out locks
行こ
up.
うか。急がないと朝練に間に合わない。
それじゃあ少しだけ急ぎましょうか、先輩。
We walk down to the town together. Passing the long wall and going downhill, we reach the residential district. My house is on top of the hill, far away from the center of town. Going down the hill takes us to the residential district, and beyond that, we reach the crossroads at the center of this town. Oh. From here there are many roads, a big bridge leading to the neighboring city, a hill road that leads to Rio do Temple, the residential district on the other side of town, the shopping district Sakura and I always use, and the school we're headed to right now. We head for the school without stopping elsewhere. We don't talk much as we walk up the hill. Since it's still 7 o'clock, there aren't many others on the road. Other than us, all you can see are a few others heading to their morning practices.
それじゃあまたな。部活頑張れよ。
I part with Sakura at the school gate like usual. Sakura's in the archery club, so we have to part here in the mornings. But today, Sakura doesn't go.
さくら、体の調子悪いのか？
いえ、そういうことじゃなくて、先輩、たまには道場の方に寄っていきませんか？
My god, man, do it!
いや、別に道場に用はないぞ。それに今日は一斉に頼まれてるから生徒会室に行かないとまずい。
Dang it.
そうですよね。ごめんなさい。余計なことを言っちゃって。
Sakura bows.
それじゃあ失礼します。晩ご飯楽しみにしていてくださいね。
Sakura runs off like she's ashamed of something. Wonder what that was all about. Well, aren't you dense?
Issei, いるか?
Well, unfortunately, that's where I'm going to end it, but not necessarily. What I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to load up back to this choice. And we're going to see the other option. I'll go and finish my daily routine. Oh. The Emiya house has a big dojo. It was built when the house was built. It was only intended as a hobby. I'll warm up a bit before breakfast. I'm not really studying martial arts, but since father told me, if you want to be like me, you'll have to train your body first, it became my daily routine to work out.
99、100。
I finished my routine sit-ups and changed out of my gi into my uniform. I slept in this morning, so I cut short on my workout. Some sit-ups with no stretching should be enough. I'm not the kind to build up a lot of muscle, and it's not like I want to get into a fight. All I need is enough athletic ability to handle sudden accidents, and to move as I wish when I have to. After all, the thing I want to become is the complete opposite of an athlete.
もうこんな時間か。
I put the sweaty gi into the laundry basket. It's 6:20. In our house, even if this is a late time for breakfast, sorry. Breakfast is already prepared. I can smell the elegant scent of breakfast befitting Sakura.
お疲れ様でした。こっちも朝食の支度終わりましたよ。
サンキュー。すまん。俺が寝過ごした分、さくらに無理させちまって。
そんな、全然無理なんかじゃないですよ。それに、寝坊なんかじゃありません。
部活は関係ないよ。それを言ったら、朝練があるさくらがうちに来てくれるのってすごい早起きじゃないか。
So certain things play out differently.
私は好きでしていることですから、 部活のことは気にしないでください。
まあだから俺も部活に関係なく早起きしたいんだ。
But it
さ
seems
くらが
like
来てくれるならその時間には起きてないと失礼だろ。
it does seem like some of the dialogue is the same though. For me, waking up early is waking up before Sakura gets here. Sleeping is making sure. Yeah. Though this has only been habit for about a year and a half or so. Yep.
先輩、そういうところこだわりますよね。三辻先輩、エミヤは粗雑なくせに律儀すぎてうるさいって。
Mitsuzuri is the captain of the archery club Sakura is in, and someone I have a lot of acquaintance with.
あいつまだ俺への文句をさくらにこぼしてんのか。
先輩が卒業するまでに何としても社でうならせてやるって毎日頑張ってます。
今じゃあいつのが段位高いだろうに。あれかな、思い出は無敵ってやつかな。美化されてるのは悪い気分じゃないけど、それも人によりけりっていうか。
三辻先輩、すっごく負けず嫌いですから、きっと心の中で先輩をライバルみたいに思ってますよ。
Sakura puts rice into a bowl as she talks. It's almost 6:30. The archery club's morning practice starts at 7. It's not mandatory, but she can't afford to take it
藤
easy.
根はそろそろか。ま、この時間に来ない方が悪いんだし。さくら、先に食べていいよ。
Huh. So Fuji needs different. Okay.
そうですね。はい、どうぞ先輩。
Sakura hands me the bowl with a smile. Then, I'm used to this every morning, but her white fingers catch my eye. How can I put this? It's troubling. Yeah, she must be. Yes, it's kind of the same thing. She must be maturing as she seems really feminine these days. Her casual movements are beautiful and she often takes my breath away. Perhaps it's a reaction to not feeling anything for her until now, but I'm noticing more and more feminine characteristics in her.
先輩、どうかしましたか？
いや、どうもしてない。どうもしてないから気にしないでくれ。
Odd thing to notice, her fingers. Very odd. Honestly, why am I feeling tense around my friend's sister? She's a good underclassman and a junior I need to take care of. First of all, the relationship between me and Mata Sakura is that of a senpai and a junior. She's the sister of a close friend of mine, but since she's a grade below me, we weren't that close. It all changed a year and a half ago, yeah. It's basically the same thing again. I think we had intended to do it until the injury healed, but some trivial came up to say with it. Yeah, Amy Sakura's a good cook and perfect at cleaning and doing laundry. She's been a big help around here, but it's been a bit troubling recently. The problem is not Sakura, but me. Frankly, Sakura's beautiful. She's one of the best. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. That's what I mean by a small problem. I'm just feeling guilty about being attracted to my friend's sister. Usually I'm fine. Does this make me unsuitable senpai? What the? Huh? What? First day wait, when the hell did this pop up? No? Oh, it's the same. Oh, okay. Okay. So it is essentially the same thing. But it gives me the option to skip it. Okay. Okay, so I do get to see something a little bit different for the choices that I make. Huh. I think I'm going to go ahead and just hold that as a separate save real quick. I'll put that, like, down here. There we go. Okay. Well. So now we're finally getting into the parts where we can start making choices and change the outcome of what happens. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if that first choice affects the story at all, really. I mean, I kind of want to ask, but I feel like if I do ask, it might spoil stuff. So I think I'm going to try to keep quiet about that. Don't want to ask any questions because I don't want to be spoiled or anything. But, Okay, so so the story literally opens up with you, the girl, apparently dying to save her. And now we're going back into the past, seeing the life of Emiya, apparently. This seems to be going back in the past, I think. That was a pretty cool intro, I will admit. That was a pretty interesting intro. I was not expecting an actual animated, you know, intro 2.5, 3 hours in. That's a freaking long prologue. But I'm betting it's not as long as the prologue to Kingdom Hearts 2, am I right? Huh. Interesting. I do like that this visual novel actually has choices that can change or add certain details to the story. I like that. But this, okay, without being spoilery, does the decisions I make, just this very first decision, does that have any extreme effect on the actual story? I'm just asking about this one. I mean, you got, okay, I'm obviously going to save, but like create 2 separate save files for every decision that pops up. Just to be safe, because I kind of want to experience the entirety of it, you know? See if there's any like changes to the specifics or stories and all that. Huh. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that there. Good news is I am feeling okay. I am feeling a tidbit better, and I'm, well, obviously, now that I'm done recording, I'm gonna go down some more cold medicine and just go to bed. Get some rest, you know. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas yesterday. Did you guys get all the stuff you asked for? Did you give a gift to all your friends? Were you nice to people? Did you just feel that warm, fuzzy feeling inside when you make somebody happy? I hope you all had a great day yesterday, Christmas. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for, I don't know, I like this. And, oh crap, I can't go to bed yet. I still got to get to work on getting the other freaking Umineko probably up and working. Oh well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.